Tired of boring labels and flat designs? Want to add some serious flair and personality to your Fusion 360 models? You've come to the right place. Get ready to unlock the hidden power of text in Fusion 360. We're not just talking about slapping on a name tag here. We're diving deep into embossing, debossing, curving text along paths, and a whole lot more. Whether you're a beginner looking to spice up your projects or a seasoned pro wanting to master text manipulation, this tutorial is your one-stop shop for taking your designs to the next level. So grab your creativity and let's get this text party started. Welcome to World of Fusion. In this video, we'll explore everything about the text command. To access the text command, we first need to create a sketch. I'll create a sketch on the front plane, and under Create, you'll find the text command. There are two ways to create text, normally or on a path. First, let's create a normal text box by dragging a rectangle. Here, you input your text. I'll add my text and choose a font. You can select the typeface, adjust the height, character spacing, and correct flipping. Currently, the text isn't positioned well, so I'll use horizontal flip. You can also align the text, then click OK. Now, you can adjust this rectangle so it looks good. It's not fully constrained, so to make it constrained, you can apply constraints and dimensions. Now, the sketch is fully constrained. If you want to edit it, just double-click and alter anything you need. That's how you create a normal sketch. Let's look at sketching on a path. We'll create another sketch on the same plane and draw simple lines. Select the text command and switch to Text on Path. Select a line and input your text. You can change the text if you want, but I'll leave it as is. You have an option called Place Text on Path, which lets you position your text on the bottom. Flip it, and it looks good. You can even constrain this. You can also drag the text, and it will automatically align to the line with Fit to Path. If you choose Fit to Path, the text will fit the line's length and character spacing will be adjusted automatically. Click OK to accept. That's how you create text on a line. Let's create text on a spline. I'll choose the right side plane and draw a simple spline. Then, I'll create a text box, select the spline as the path, enter World of Fusion, flip the side placement, you can adjust the spline using the handles, giving you lots of flexibility. Okay, that covers sketching. Now, let's project the sketch onto a solid body. I'll choose a cylinder and create one on the top plane. The text is outside the cylinder, so we can either increase the cylinder size or reduce the text's length to fit. This text is already constrained. Let's hide the sketch and the body. Now, let's use the extrude command. I want the extrude to come from the surface, so I'll select this face as the object and drag it out by 2 millimeters. Notice how it's not normal to the surface. We'll choose Join as the operation and click OK. Now everything is joined. Let's create another sketch. Actually, I'll duplicate the existing sketch to create an extruded cut. I'll copy and paste. Now, I'll select the sketch, use Extrude, and choose the object. The distance will be -1 millimeter to cut into the body. There's our cut. This is how you can create emboss and deboss effects with text, but it's not accurate because it's not normal to the surface. To create a normal emboss/deboss, we need to use the dedicated commands. Let's hide sketch 2 and show sketch 3. I'll reposition this text and adjust it to lie within the cylinder's projection. Let's fix the sketch by double-clicking, flipping it, and clicking OK. Now, the sketch is inside the cylinder, and there's no problem with embossing or debossing. Select Emboss, choose the sketch, and then select the faces. The text is now embossed on the surface and normal to it. You can change its position if you want. Choosing Deboss would make it recessed. Let's duplicate the sketch again. Ctrl+C, Ctrl+V, and finish the sketch. I'll select the sketch, use Emboss, and select the surface. Notice it's not normal, but we can adjust this using alignment options. Let's choose Deboss to make it recessed and click OK. Hiding the sketch and checking the preview, you can see the difference between Extrude and Emboss. Extrude follows the direction of the pull, while Emboss is normal to the surface, giving a more accurate result. On flat surfaces like this, Extrude and Emboss will produce the same result. Now, for some additional notes and limitations. Emboss/deboss doesn't support 3D curves. If you try to drag a point in 3D space, it won't work. Even a slight offset like 0.1 won't be accepted. Complex parts may take considerable computation time. Always create a new sketch, and don't fix it with existing 3D model geometry. It's recommended to cut the text into the body for better 3D printing, rather than extruding it outwards. Don't extrude or cut too deeply. 0.2 millimeters is recommended. This technique is great for product labeling, custom signage, engraving, and artistic elements. One more thing about Hebrew text. It's read in reverse, so if I paste Hebrew text, it appears backwards. To fix this, use a website to reverse the text before pasting it into the text command. Then, it will appear correctly. That is all for this video. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Since you've made it to the end, consider liking, subscribing, and following our Instagram. We share daily quizzes, Fusion updates, and tutorials. Stay tuned for our upcoming video.